Good morning, hello, and welcome to the GO4SC2 monthly finals. This is the January monthly final. I'm Rifkin, joined today by Zombie Grub, and this is a best of 3. Everything today is going to be a best of 3, except for the finals, which will be a best of 5. And I gotta be honest, this is probably the sickest match we possibly could have generated here in the very first round of the day. Spawning in the lower left corner of the map, playing for the team My Insanity. It's going to be the blue Terran player, My Insanity's Jjakji.
And in the lower right, as the red Zerg, it is Liquid Snute, now sponsored by HyperX.
As if that isn't clear enough.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta give it, just side note before we actually talk about the games, like, I'm loving all the weird video stuff that combination Team Liquid and other people have been putting out lately, but mostly Team Liquid. Like, TLO and Rhett doing that headphone advertisement thing. At first it started off pretty lame, and then it was like, I don't know, I couldn't help but I loved the video. I watched it probably like 12 times over.
I didn't see that one. I saw it, posted, but I was like, I'll look at it later, and I still haven't.
Like, it wasn't, like, it's short, but it's, like, really, really sweet the way they did it. But, here, this is probably not the best case scenario for Snute getting horizontal spawns right off the bat, but at least he'll scout this right away.
Yeah, he's got that going for him. Looks like Jjakji is going to go for 14cc, so it'll be nice to know that he doesn't have to worry about a Reaper. You don't actually scout the 14cc early enough to say, like, maybe I should go for a 3-hatch before pool. Like, I don't know if you even want to, but you wouldn't be able to. It really sucks that they met each other the first round, yo. Well, it really sucks.
It's easy to say that, but I guess in some regards it's not so bad either. Because A, if they were going to beat eventually, it saves someone a bit of time today. Right? Like, they don't have to go through like 2.5 rounds to get to Jjakji eventually. The other thing though is it's not like they're going to be playing any better or worse because it's the first round. I mean, we can really over-evaluate this, but like, I think the bottom line is like we're going to get good games out of these two regardless. It's worth noting too, if you guys didn't catch it yesterday, Snute ended up winning yesterday's yesterday's GO4SC2 Cup, beating out Todd and Grubby and many others, and of course Jjakji played yesterday but didn't get too far himself. I was mentioning to Zombie Grub a little bit before the cast about how he had accidentally messed up the very first game of the day. He forgot Stim. I mean, this is a player who has won every single IEM qualifier. He won the EES for his team. He's been untouchable almost, but can still make the simplest of mistakes. So I don't know, anything could really happen here today, and it sounds like a really blanket statement, but only because that happened just yesterday do I feel comfortable saying anything can happen today.
Well, Jjakji actually goes ahead and scouts with an SCV. Of course, he's not going to get their Reaper, so you want to know what they're getting, and it's going to be a gasless opener for Snute. And I guess you're all right on points of like why it isn't that bad. They're facing each other now. It's just like eating your dessert first, though. Like that's the best way I think you can put it.
Well, for us, it's definitely what this is. Jjakji and Snute, probably two of my more favorite players. They got a lot of friendly faces here in the brackets, and some people I do have a lot of faith in. But these are probably my favorite players. Look at the bracket, just feel like one of these two will probably take it.
Yeah. Plus, like, man, if it's like, I really like Snute, right? But I want a Terran to go through just so we can cast Terran a little more. But, if Jjakji loses, then obviously that's half our chance right there.
Yeah, there's only two Terrans in the bracket stay. Actually, like last night before we went to bed, before the brackets and such got finalized, guys, there were actually no Terrans invited. Yeah. Now it's Dystar and Jjakji, but of course we're not going to cast only Terrans today. Obviously we'd love to if we could get away with it, but you guys in chat let us know who you want us to see. If you want to see some more Kensho, if you want to see some Protoss or something, you let us know so we can make sure to cover the brackets in a way you want to see. But I've never seen someone go out of their way to engineering bay block a third, but I guess this will work.
I really like this. I've seen a few people do it, but not like lately, and I really think it's cool. Like some people put bunkers there too, so like you can put a marine in there. Some people actually like travel the marine over there, and it's actually really effective. As you can see, like he has to bring out his queens, which are off creep now. He doesn't have that many lings, and they're going to be speedless for quite a while. It just goes, wow, actually that forces him to take the third where he doesn't want to take it. I'm a little surprised that Snute actually did that instead of waiting. Like I know it's going to be a much later third, but
yeah, it only took a couple seconds.
That's a really like precarious spot for third for a Zerg.
For those who are maybe newer to StarCraft 2, or maybe you've not seen this map before, or whatever, like, the reason this is we talked about horizontal spawns, and a big part of why this third isn't any fun to deal with. Like, even if this wasn't for horizontal spawns, this cliff provides a lot of problems, where it's very easy to drop, like, a set of Marines, or even walk some Marines over here, shoot down from above, have the Zerglings trying to run all the way around to get you, then pick up and just drop in the mineral line, and just keep jumping back and forth, and it's not the easiest thing to clean up or deal with. Snute is actually going to manage to step past this Queen, which was not there, or not Snute, sorry, Jjakji. So he's going to pull some drones into this. This is actually a really tough decision to have to make, whether you pull drones or whether you try and run drones away. He does manage to get us around on 2 of the Hellions. They'll limit the damage that gets done here, but 6 workers killed for a small dive like that? Not the worst thing in the world, but could have perhaps gone a little bit better for Jjakji.
Yeah. I'm surprised that he did dive with the 4 Hellions. Now he has 2 that are gonna kind of be useless. I don't want to say useless because there's no speed, so they can actually do a lot of stuff, as they won't ever be caught. But, you know, Apocalypse was someone that I noticed always, he would, like, if he wants to dive, he'll actually, like, choose to go for only 4 Hellions, you know, not get the additional 2, because he literally just wants to try and dive in and kill those Hellions. Jjakji did get those other 2, though.
A big problem in doing that, though, is, like, you give up essentially map control. Like, without 4, 6 Hellions, you're not going to be poking at Queens, you're not going to be taking down creep tumors.
Yeah. Oh, that is the, you know, thing they gave up for those few drones. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not, but hey, Jjakji thought it was. Third is already done. It's actually already going ahead and lifting over. The starport actually isn't done.
Whoa, this is a weird wall Jjakji's putting up here. I think he's gonna make that connect to the ramp.
That is weird. Okay, he just puts a bunker over there. I was like,
well, no, I'm talking about this, like, these extra 2 depots coming
yeah,
down.
I know.
mean, this is. I guess this will cut off run bys to an extent to make it so he can focus all of his energy around the ramp. But I mean, supply depot walls are like deterrents. They're not going to stop a Zerg player. If you're coming across the map with 40 Zerglings and like 40 roaches, you're going to go through supply depots. It's not going to matter.
But it's interesting, and he stops too. Like, he doesn't even like continue completing it. I've seen a few Terrans do this, where I actually put like 1 or 2 on the side of the ramp, so it just takes a little bit longer for the Lings to get around into your base. But this, actually, he puts 3 more down.
Oh, he's
so
not gonna see
it is going to be a full wall off. No, he's not, and the wall's not going to help him at all. He's actually just going to lose.
Oh no, he's walking right by it. The Marines are moving out, only coming around perhaps a little bit too late to come back home. Depots are down, and the bunker, well, it's not actually getting focused. You could just walk past this if you wanted to. Now he's going to have to deal with the Marines. With the stimmed Bioforce, you can actually clean up roaches relatively easily, but I think Snute probably could have just gone to the mineral lines, I think. Done a little bit more. This attack ends up doing not much in the end.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he should have done, you know, and also if he can get into the main with like half of the roaches, that's
yeah, like
easy
split
too.
4 off to the main, take the rest of the natural or something, but
because that felt kind of useless right there. Like, how many SCVs did he get? Oh, he got 10 SCVs right there, so maybe not entirely useless. He actually gets away with some roaches.
Not the most effective attack, but yeah, gets a little bit for it.
Yeah, I'd say that's okay. And these roaches actually aren't even important. He's not going for like Roach Hydra. Those are actually just for that little aggressive poke. And it's like, oh hey, they actually survived. Like, great, now they're gonna be able to you know, help out later. Because of course he is going for Ling, you know, Bling Muta, the very stereotypical composition. And actually forgot his +2 melee. Well, hopefully he starts that soon.
He may be hesitating it because Snute is, of course, let's not forget, a player who likes to use multiple facets of Zerg. I don't think he'd be going Swarm Host versus a player like Jjakji who's not going Mech. Of course, Jjakji has been playing a lot of Mech lately, but he might just be holding off in case he decides to go for, say, a different transition out of this. It could be he forgot it too. But I
don't know. I just well, anyways, this attack is coming, and that's far more important. Banelings are being made, but they're not done yet. Snute actually goes in before, so
he'll get a couple of these Marauders initially.
Yeah,
which would be
he
nice.
actually gets a pick off. Those roaches actually really helped out right there. I mean, of course, with the Banelings, that would have just been like instantaneous pickup from Jjakji. You know, and maybe Snute saves a few Lings, but that was pretty good. He's on 4 bases. He's actually had a pretty healthy drone cut with 10 more on the way. We're gonna up to a total of 85, and his mutas will be coming out shortly. I guess like once he has enough larva.
Okay, 2 jobs heading around to the north. We had a small attempt at a run by that wall being up. We'll drive this back. So I guess that came into effect this game, but the thing is that's so weird, guys. The reason I'm trying to wrap my head around this is this wall serves the exact same purpose that this wall serves over here, like the one at the natural. So it's just, I don't know. It's an interesting wall.
It's like a it's like, so
a
you
second
actually
layer,
notice.
I guess. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you actually notice. Like, a lot of the times if they run by straight into your main, you don't have time to lift the wall. But if they have to, because that one doesn't have to be down. That can just be lifted all the time. But This is actually doing some good damage, trying to go for this fourth. And actually, where are Snoot's units?
He
oh
pulls
my
the
god,
drones.
he's gonna get a fourth.
Oh, I don't like that he pulled the drones, though. He could have evacuated these and just rebuilt or something, but...
Oh, okay, that was a mistake from Jjakji, though. I mean, oh, actually, there's so much action.
He's
attacking the
third
and the main. Wow. Snute just doesn't know what to do. I mean, look at the, oh god, look at the supply. What the hell?
It's 92 supply to 40. Most of these are freshly made Zerglings, not even Banelings. Couple gonna clean up the main here. One Mutalisk gonna try and pick off the Medivacs. But yeah, that's just too much. Good game. Wow, Jjakji bringing it home with a very, very aggressive end to that game.
That was just like, I don't know, man. Snoot's, I feel
that was kind of like Jjakji. You know when you like shake a bottle and then like you open it and just hell goes everywhere. Like, it's kind of like what just happened with like all these drops just coming out at the same time.